Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Ami Job and today we're going to be talking about coronavirus and why I think coronavirus is a cause to us human beings. And yeah, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about coronavirus and why I think coronavirus is a cause to us human beings and how we can fight coronavirus. Okay, and just even after we get through this coronavirus, how we can still just continue living the life that we truly deserve as a human being, starting from myself. So for a lot of you who know me, you know that I've been telling you guys that this year is a year of changing for me. Okay, and through over the years I've been changing a lot. Okay, but this year have to be one of the best year for me because I feel like it's now or never. Okay, as we grow older, we just have to face the reality and face our fear. So I'm going to be talking about one of my biggest fear as well, which is going to be forgiving my culture, forgiving my religion, forgiving my culture, about the child marriage that I've been through and stuff, and just finally face the reality and just finally take this whole religion fully. Why I want to talk about this is that as much as it's embarrassing, you do have a lot of people who are going through this, and it could help just even a one person, you know. So I was born Muslim, okay, and I was raised in a home that we were Muslim, but we weren't like hijab Muslim or like holy Islam alaikum Muslim type of a person. We were just like laid back, relaxed Muslim type of a person. But my mom was praying 5 times a day, but I never have a father figure who was praying 5 times a day and bring us up in that manner. So, and my mom was a bit laid back. She's like me. I'm like her. So she was laid back about it, like not forcing us and like taking it so strict that we have to pray by force like some parents do. So we were brought up to pray sometime if you want to, and sometimes if you don't want to, you don't. So I was raised like that, but for me, why it take me so long to not take my religion serious is not just that, but also I was married very young, okay, like extremely young, okay, and I hated it my whole life. Okay, and I never even have the courage to open about it and talk about it until 3 years ago when I started talking about it. So this whole thing led to me neglecting my religion because of the pain of child marriage plus the growing up not having the knowledge about God that I needed. We've not learned Quran as well. I remember we only been to Quran school, Quran Dara. It's not a school, it's like a room that a couple of children will come and learn some Quran. But we've been there very few times and I was very young. I barely remember anything. The only thing I remember is that the guy was really hitting us really bad and that we learned Fatiha and Kulua and Kula Usuburabi Falahi, Kula Usuburabi Nasi, stuff like that. But I couldn't even remember it as I grew older properly through that Dara. I learned it after with my mom and just stuff like this. So I know how to pray, you know, as I get older, and then I just know the basic things, but I didn't know much. Most of the things I know, I have to hear it from people talking about God and stuff. And this is not just me again, it's a lot of people that are like me, okay? This is why I'm talking. Like I said, as much as it's embarrassing, I'm going to continue talking about the things that I talk about. So when I start learning about Allah, which is when I start growing older and I just start listening about Allah more, you know, to understand why this child married. I was focusing more on this child marriage and why they accept it, you know. So the more I listen to it, the more I hate it, the more I just kind of like distance myself from it. You know, like I'm in it, but I'm not in it. Like I wasn't taking it seriously at all, like many other Muslims. So, but every single time my mind is telling me you have to make up your mind, you know, you cannot be in this religion and you're not in it. What you're gonna do? And I nearly become a Christian because of this, okay? But that is another story, it's another video. I cannot fit all here. But I nearly get out of the religion because of that. And you do have a lot of people that leave the religion because they have questions that they cannot answer, okay? And this is why I'm talking. When you look at it, I feel like the coronavirus is a cost to us human beings. It's not. I don't believe it's a cost from Allah or something. Okay, I don't think Allah is this evil to do us evil stuff like this because we're not whatever. But I believe it's from God. Okay, I believe it's from Allah. Okay, but I believe it might also be even from other people, God, like other people that believe in God, I don't know. I know in Quran we have to believe that it's just one God, and I do believe that it's just one God, but other people also believe that it's their one God, and I cannot tell them that they have no right to believe what they believe in. But then I think it's from all the gods or what? Because I'll explain to you why, okay? Because right now in this generation, we're disrespecting our gods more than we ever did in this world. Okay? In this generation, people still killing people because they are Muslim or they are Christian or they are Hindu or whatever. Okay? And people just continuing to disrespect each other's gods, bringing the gods down and breaking it or burning the Quran or going crazy. And also, people that are in these gods, okay, they're also in these gods, but they're not in it. They're like, I think we are in it and we're not in it more than ever. I don't think the olden days people will be in any god like the way we are in these gods now, okay? Either Christian, Muslim, whatever, okay? Everyone, most of the time, 99% of the people are just in it, but they're not in it. They don't worship it. They don't do what they told you to do. Nothing. Just like the way, I was all these years. I'm still like that, but I'm getting there slowly, I'm changing a little bit, but I'm still not perfect yet with my Muslim religion. But I feel like either all the gods join hand to punish us now or what. But I don't want to base it on Allah, because Allah is not talking to me direct and telling me this is me doing this. I don't want to blame it on Allah, okay? This is serious. I believe Allah is very good and very nice. So I shouldn't just blame every bad thing on him. But, I don't know. But when you look at it the way we are like, this one will be like, my God is better than your God. And the other one is like, my God is better than your God. And they're not just doing it because they believe in that God and they love that God. They're also doing it because they want to tell the other person that you're stupid, you're following the wrong God. You're stupid, you're dumb, my God is better. I'm going to heaven, not you. And actually, when you look at it, all of these gods, they actually tell us to just love each other, and respect each other, and be there for each other. Doesn't matter what religion, okay? I know some of these gods are very confusing because they'll tell you that, and then they also tell you that if anyone don't believe in me, they're going to hell. So it's easy for you to think like that and even say it and even behave like that on people and even kill them or they kill you or whatever. But why don't we focus on the part that he said that we have to just love each other and be there for each other, doesn't matter what religion we're in. Because if we do that, we will just all have peace and we will all just focus on worshiping the God instead of focusing on thinking which God is right or wrong. Also, I feel like us human beings, the way we're just eating everything we like and dressing anyhow we like and sleeping with each other anyhow we like and just doing every horrible thing we like, from raping to killing to lying to dishonest to jealousy to wickedness to every single betrayal, everything, just everything. There's no limit to what we can do now. Every single time you will see new things that you'll be like, what? So I feel like this punishment come to teach us a lesson, okay? Because when you look at it, before this coronavirus started, they say it started from China, but China was eating whatever that is for a long time. So why is it now? It's not like China started eating it now. China been eating whatever that is for a long time. And China was killing the Muslims really bad. We all see the videos, okay? They were killing the Muslims really bad for whatever the reason is and just torturing them and just going crazy, okay? And even if they don't believe in Allah, they're doing that. It could be whatever they believe in that is punishing them. Because I am sure whatever they believe in is a shame of them for doing that. I don't think they're going to believe in any God that is going to tell them to go and kill these other people because they're not Muslim. Because they're not, with them, or because they're Muslim. And if any Muslim is killing people also because, because they're not believing you, or I believe your own God is also going to punish you, because your own God is going to be embarrassed of you. Allah will be embarrassed of you for being a Muslim, and you're representing Allah in this manner. When Allah tell you to love each other, love your neighbor, doesn't matter if they are Muslim or not. And if we are copying Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as we call ourselves Muslim, and he was so nice even to the people that hate him, like he will be nice to them. I know some of you will challenge me with this. You'll be like, why he was doing war if he's nice? Why this, why that, why slavery? A lot of you use all these things to challenge Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It's easy to challenge him, okay? I did too. I questioned him as well when I was still so angry with the child marriage, okay? I know, subhanallah, but I did. But when you focus on other good things that he was doing as well, you don't have to challenge him. And the reality is, every prophet like Jesus or Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, or even the other ones before him, I don't know much about them, but I think if you focus on them, you will find a reason to challenge them, okay? Even yourself and me, myself, when we focus on us, we will find a lot of reason to challenge us, okay? But we can also focus on the good. Then we will hardly have a reason to challenge us. That's just the reality. And whenever we don't want to do something as a human being, we always just focus on things that we can use to challenge us, okay? To challenge whatever that thing is that we should focus. So it's not easy to be a Muslim girl, especially in Europe, especially in a country that is non-Muslim almost. In the UK have the lowest. I think Christianity is definitely more than Muslim in this UK, and then you have more people who don't believe in nothing more than anything else. So it's very hard to be a proper Muslim girl in Europe, okay? Especially if you are not married, okay? Let's just be real. No need to be embarrassed here. You guys that know me, you know me. Some of you that watch me for years, you know who I am. Some of you that was watching me from YouTube. When I click this camera, I'm not me anymore. I just have to tell how it is, and that's it. So a lot of us cannot really practice, we cannot be a fully Muslim person due to either the way we've been raised or the way life happened to us, okay? These two things only. But most of the time we live with the guilt. I don't know for you guys, but for me, I do. And I am sure a lot of you guys have been living with the guilt because we're just human. There's one thing about being a Muslim is that once especially when you're born Muslim, once you're born Muslim and you're born in a pure Muslim family that believe in God properly, because my mom family, they're very religious, okay? Once you're born in a home like that, it's in your blood. You cannot escape. No matter how much you try to get away, you cannot escape. It's just in you, period. So even if you're not taking Allah seriously, you're waiting until you get old or something, for example, you will live with this pain every day, and you will live with this guilt and this fear of, what about if I die? What am I going to do? I'm not praying fully, or I'm not dressing fully, or I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't go there, this type of thing. It's going to keep hitting you every night, you see? And because you're living with that guilt and that worry and that fear, you cannot be a fully happy person. You cannot do anything correctly. I'm telling you this. So it's a really painful thing and really sad place to be. A lot of us are living like this. And then we keep thinking, but I'm a good person. As long as you're good, you're fine. But then you're like, but Allah said no matter how good you are, if you're not praying 5 times a day, you're still going to go, you cannot see heaven. And you're still not good enough. So, and you keep, you're like, hey, I should pray. No, not praying now. I'll pray after. And then you keep looking for excuse, like I used to do. And especially if you have friends who don't even pray, that's even worse. Okay, I do that in the past. I don't do that. I did that mistake. If you mix with people who don't even pray and you see them regularly and you're close to them, it can all drag you to not praying. Okay, you can mix with them, but you have to have a limit. Okay, and I don't want this video too long, but I'll do a lot of different videos about this. Okay, but this is just one of the things that also that is one of my biggest fear is to forgive my culture, forgive my child marriage history, forgive the whole thing, stop blaming it on the religion, and knowing that people actually are in this religion doing child marriage or doing other bad things using the religion. But even if the marriage, if the religion have child marriage or whatever as they call it, they still have a lot of good things that they should look into in this religion. And the religion also tell them to do so many good things, but they're not doing that. They're just choosing this child marriage thing and this second wife thing, even if they cannot afford it sometime, and just mistreating them and whatever, because they want to be. And it takes me so long to agree with that. I know it all along, but I wasn't ready to accept it, to agree with it, because of the pain. I was just holding on the pain, never wanted to let go. And I am sure it's not just me who is living this. But I want to use this opportunity of the coronavirus to be more close to God. Not just the coronavirus, but I also think I'm lucky that, and this is my time, and I'll tell you why. I'm going to say this before I end this video, okay? So a few years ago, when I wasn't still this close, when I wasn't still thinking like this, a few years ago, I think it's like 4-5 years ago now, we went to, 5 years ago now, I think, yeah. We went to Birmingham to visit my friend. And my friend who is practicing Muslim fully, the religion fully, like she dress fully and pray fully and everything. Try to do what Allah told her to do. Tell her to do. So what Allah tell us to do, when one of us is doing it and the person is our friend or family member and the other ones are not doing it, or when they are doing it and one is not doing it, it's a really hard relationship, okay? So I couldn't be very close to my friend all these years, even though in Gambia we were close when I was young. But I couldn't be very close to her. We were closer in Gambia when I was young. I see her, then we used to live next to each other, and I see her regularly. There was a time of my life that I was seeing her regularly, and just like, she was in my life that time. But over the years, when I have her contact, when we were all in the UK, I couldn't be close to her because when she was close to God, she just couldn't be close to me anymore, because I keep questioning myself and questioning her and questioning the God even and everything. I know, subhanallah, but I was. So she wasn't happy, and there was a day that when I went to visit her, and it was a Ramadan time, and we were talking, and I remember she was like, oh my God, because I just keep questioning about the child marriage, and I consider she was furious, but she was trying to cooperate with me, and I keep questioning, and she was like, subhanallah, but I just keep questioning everything about the religion. So even though I was fasting, but I wasn't taking the religions fully. Okay, I was still living like how I was all these years. So my daughter then, she was only 8, but she was fasting, and she wanted to wear the hijab because she see my friend wearing the hijab and she think it's nice and beautiful and cute, and she wanted to know more about Allah. And I was so happy for her wanting to do that, because I know this is my dream to do this myself. But I was angry and scared for her to wanting to do that, because I was like, this religion that hurt me so much, and you want to be close to it, you know? I was saying this in my heart, and I was also like, I cannot have my daughter practicing this religion when I am not practicing it, you know? And I tell her, just wait, in the future, you know, a couple of years down the line, I'm going to do this and we can do it together. But right now, you cannot do it. I know, subhanallah. And my friend was furious because he knows I stopped my daughter. But she didn't want to tell me, but she knows. I think I later confessed to her anyway. I'm very bad at lying, by the way. I'm like a child. So, and then she was like, oh, I pray for you, Jangha, da, da, da. I said, whatever. So I continue saying subhanallah sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, why am I even saying subhanallah, you know? To be honest, this video is actually very serious, okay? It's like one of the serious videos that I do, but I think this one is one of the most serious video that I do. I just don't know how to be serious when I'm talking. Hopefully I'll get there, but this video is very serious because a lot of people are living like this, and it's very sad. And we can break through this. We can get out of this. Like I said, I don't want this video too long, but I'll do a lot of different videos about this. So why I say that I don't want to use the coronavirus just saying that it is what made me close to God is that because my daughter, then I stopped her, she continued to live like me all these years, okay? Even though she knows we are Muslim, but we don't really practice it. And there was a time that I was invited to church and I even take her with me and everything, okay? And I was lucky when they tried to get me to baptize so I can believe in Jesus, and they tried to get her to baptize with me, or try to get me to baptize, or try to get me and my children to baptize. I keep saying, I'll think about it, because I know I was there, but my mind was still like, pum, pum, pum. So I was angry with the culture, with the religion, but my mind was still in it. You know, child marriage is very bad. Child marriage is one of the worst things that, that us Muslims have to fight to stop it. But the sad truth is that men who have to stop this child marriage are not ready to stop it. The men who cause child marriage are not ready to stop it. And the damage of child marriage is insane. It's incredibly serious, very serious damage that it does. Not just child marriage. Other things also that damage us as we grow older and make us not take the religion serious as we become an adult. But child marriage is one of the number one thing for me. So like I was saying about my daughter. So, and then she continued living like that. But then when we move into this house, I think it's about nearly 2 years now. It's over a year now, definitely, since we moved here. She had a friend, when she started high school. She had a friend. This is her second year at high school, finishing soon. She had a friend there that is they only been friends for like 1 year now, or 1 year plus. And this friend is an Asian friend, and she wasn't wearing the hijab or anything, but she's Muslim. So because of her, my daughter started knowing more about Allah and start following, even like watching how to not eat halal sweet. These sweets that are not halal. She was learning all that through her. And I love it. When I know she have her as a friend, even though I was still not taking this Allah seriously, but I was getting there then, this time. Because over 2 years ago now, since I started taking it a little bit more serious, but I was still angry. I'll take it a little bit serious and I'll run away again, and then I'll run away again. So when she knows my daughter for this whole time, and then she start wearing hijab herself, okay? When she started wearing the hijab herself, not long ago, I think it's about 2 weeks ago or so, or a week ago, just my daughter, this hijab thing come back to her again. Remember I told you she loved it when she was young. And my daughter loved, get this from me. I love to be close to God and wear hijab from a childhood. When I see a woman that is close to God and wearing hijab, and doing halal stuff, I just love it. It makes my heart so happy. But I couldn't leave it because I love the religion, but I'm angry with it, like many other Muslims. Like I said, this video is very embarrassing, but we have to tell the truth. We cannot help the world if we're not being honest with them. As much as they can judge us, we have to tell the truth. This is the reality. So when my daughter then began to think about the hijab and start telling me, and I also, because about a year ago, I wear the hijab for 2 days. I said to my daughter, I'm going to be close to God now. I cannot wait any longer. I'm going to be close to God now. And I started wearing the hijab. 2 days later, I said, no, can't do this. I'm not ready for hijab yet. No. And I take it off, and I was so furious. So, but when my daughter see her friend wearing the hijab, and she told me, oh, the hijab is so cute. I want to wear it, and I just want to be more close to Allah. I want to learn the Quran and be more close to Allah, Mom. I just say, oh my God, I cannot reject her again this time now. Because sometime in life, God can show us some reason why we should be close to God. And we reject it. And there's another reason again, we reject it. As we keep going, we don't know if we're going to continue having those chances, okay? So I feel like this was my second chance now to be close to God. Again, my own child love it. And she's the only daughter that I have. I should be worried for her when she grow up. And even though I'm raising her all these years to tell her that you cannot dress like this, you cannot do like this. I don't want any rancang stuff. I want you to behave. Rancang is when you're like, I don't care. So even though I was raising her like that, I would love to see her even like practice the hijab and like wear like proper clothes and like be mature and like be serious with her studies and like grow up to have a husband and like have a family like a normal good Muslim woman. that I wish to be, but I couldn't practice it myself because of this pain. You see? But I was still holding on to her. I never let her go because myself, I'm like that. I never let myself go too much. No matter how much I'm so angry with this religion. So when she come back and when she told me that few days ago that she want to wear the hijab, I say, hey, God, I should be happy. God is giving me this signal again through my daughter. Because some people wearing hijab, they cannot get their daughter to wear hijab. Me, I'm lucky my daughter is telling me the second time again that she want to wear the hijab. And if I lose this chance, she might end up not wanting to wear it in the future. And she even told me, it's so good, Mom, it's so nice. Because when I wear it, I can focus more about my study and just learn more about Allah and focus more about my study. And I don't have to worry about hair stuff and stuff, and I just want to know more about Quran. And she asked me to buy her the Quran alphabet from Amazon. And I told her that to ask her friend again about us going to the mosque here to learn Quran. And I'm so happy, that my daughter is like this. I can't thank her enough. My daughter is everything to me. I really appreciate her. If I don't have my daughter here, I don't know what will happen. She's 13 now, but she's very mature for her age, mashallah, and she's just so loving and caring and just amazing. I feel like God gave me her to protect me. Sometimes our own children can protect us. We just don't see it. Okay? But for me, I want to take this chance to start wearing the hijab. Me and my daughter wear it together. I cannot watch my daughter wear the hijab. Me, the mother that's supposed to teach her to worship God, is watching her worship God. And I also cannot stop her this time. So I'm so excited that we're all going to be wearing it from now on. And we're all going to learn more about Allah. And finally take my religion serious. Because I don't want to be in it and I'm not in it. And I also don't want to totally leave it because that's where my heart is. So it's all about learning to forgive. Because I'm learning to forgive and it's taking me a couple of years now. But I'm getting there slowly. But forgiveness is very hard. Depends what you're hurt by. Okay? So I advise you to just not hurt your children when they're young. Things like child marriage. If you have a family back home who want to give their children young, try to advise them not to do it. Step in and help as much as you can. Certain hurt that we go through in life, will not go. It will remain with us for years. It takes a fight and a lot of forgiveness and a lot of fight and a lot of staying away from the wrong friends and a lot of staying away from certain things that can make you happy and a lot of just forgiving. It's very hard to forgive it. Because once you get to a broken space, when you get to a broken stage in life, yeah, you are on your own. Sorry, I have this cold thing. Hopefully not coronavirus. Subhanallah. I'm not scared of coronavirus. I'm crazy. I believe that whoever have it, if God say you won't die, you won't die. Look, when you get to this stage of in life, my English are not good, but I hope you guys understanding me. When you get to this stage in life that you're broken and life hurt you so much, and you don't have people to help you cure, which you hardly gonna have because you're driving people away. Because you're broken, you're driving people away. When you're broken, you judge a lot. And when you're broken, people will stay away from you because you're miserable. You're going to say things that people don't like. You're going to do things that people don't like. And you're judging people as well. And because you're judging and you're going crazy, people are going to stay away from you. Okay? When you're broken, it's just very hard. It's sad, And you can be very proud as well when you're broken. So you're going to be proud to change. And you're going to be proud to, just even accept that you're broken. You just keep blaming people instead and going crazy. So, like I said, I don't want this video too long, and this video is too long already. It's going 30 minutes now. But hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm going to do different videos about this, okay? And I'm going to be talking about more about this brokenness and how you can try to, is brokenness even in English? I don't know. I mean, more about just be living in pain, different type of pain we live in this world, and can stop us from doing what we want, from being close to your God to achieving any goal in life, to be honest, okay? This thing doesn't just stop me from close to God. It stopped me from doing so many other things all these years, okay? But I'm fighting, okay? I'm a fighter. I just was fighting it the wrong way, but now I'm ready to fight it the real way, the right way, okay? I'm ready to face my fear. But a lot of us are living in this fear, and I'm telling us not to be afraid. It's very scary, but we don't have to continue being scared. Life is too short. My older sister who died a few years ago before I came here, it's about 15, 16 years now. About 16, 17 years now, because I'm here 14 years. I think she died about 2-3 years before I came here. Yeah, she died about 2 years before I came here. So it should be about 16 years now. She wasn't wearing the hijab. She was doing like what I do. I learned that from her, which is to braid the hair. And to braid the hair with extension and everything. And we all know the extension is haram. It's one of the reasons why I couldn't wear the hijab all these years as well. Because I was like, I braid the extension. So how am I going to do this when I'm wearing hijab and I'm doing something that God don't like? For example, tomorrow I have someone coming. So I do this part-time, yeah. So I cannot just stop doing this because I need a little income. So I was like, what am I going to do all these years? But anyway, I don't want to be talking about my bit now. I want to end this video. So when she was doing that her whole life, and then she was even using the lightening cream, the skin bleaching, they call it whatever. She just had a dream one day about her going to the mosque, and she was rejected. They told her, go, you have to go and shower and get clean, you're not allowed here. She was lucky, yeah. She told this to us, and she told us that God is telling her that she has to be a pure good Muslim, maybe. And she just stopped doing the hair, she stopped doing the skin bleaching, she started wearing hijab, she was very good and very close to God. And then she had the dream again, and they let her go in the mosque, mashallah. This time they told her, come in, welcome, come in. You see? And she was very lucky to see it like that, but a lot of us are not that lucky to see it. So after that, 3 years later, she died. It's like she knew that she was going to die. When she was very close to God for 3 years, then she died. But a lot of us are not lucky to see it like that. Some of us die in a car accident or in a God forbid, and we don't even plan it. Coronavirus or no, we are going to die. I'm not afraid of this coronavirus. I know it's killing people, but I know when it's not your time, you're not going to die. And I know they're looking into finding medicine, and they will find it soon. Once they find the cure, they will just distribute it everywhere in the world, and people will just cure this. It's like every other bad disease that come up, wipe up some people, and then the remaining people will still be alive. I still like to think positive. But coronavirus or no, let's just be real. We don't know when we are dying. And as a Muslim, when you have this thing in you, you keep thinking, I'll change. I'll be more close to God next year. When I'm 50, when I'm 60, next year, when I'm 40, when I'm this, when I'm that. But you don't know if you will live that long. I was saying this my whole life. When she died, I was saying that when I'm 35, I'll wear hijab. And now I'm going to be 40 this year, and I still didn't wear it. I still never take my religion serious. I don't know why I was waiting for 35. Now I'm thinking, did I even know I was going to live that long? To be honest, let's just try and be good, because we all never been to heaven and come back. You get nothing to lose when you're close to God, to be honest. For some of you that don't believe in God, it's hard to talk to you, because I know exactly what you're going to say. You're going to say, this God doesn't even exist. Subhanallah. I know you say that. Or you'll be like, who cares? Lester, you get nothing to lose. It's like you going to a journey. You're going for a long journey in a desert, and you say, let me just take some water and some food with me in case I'm hungry. And then people tell you, there will be food. Why are you taking this? There will be a lot of food. You're stupid. I don't think when you take your water and food, you're going to be stupid, because you get nothing to lose. When you go and there's a lot of food that is better than the one you take, you don't need it. You leave it alone. When you go and there's no food, you're safe. So you got nothing to lose. And it's not hard to practice your religion, actually. It's actually very easy. You get used to it. And you will love it once you get used to it. I'm telling you. So I'm challenging everyone that is like me and been living like this all these years to not have to be embarrassed or scared. I know it comes with a lot of questions. People gonna like me when I'm wearing the hijab. I'm gonna look old. I'm gonna look ugly. I'm gonna look so holy. I cannot do it. I'm not even holy. I do all the bad things too. Da, da, da. No. You can stop all the bad things if you want to. And if you cannot stop them, just try doing the good things with the bad things. Gradually, the good thing will win and you will get out of it if you do it fully. For me, that's what I'm doing. I cannot cancel tomorrow's hair. I need the money. I need the 60 pounds. I cannot cancel it. But it's not going to stop me from wearing the hijab because it's stopping me all these years from wearing it. Not just I was angry with the culture, but also I was angry and scared the fact that I have to wear the hijab, praying, be a good Muslim woman, and then breeding someone with extension. And it's haram. I was thinking I'm going to be a hypocrite Muslim, then no war. But I realized that I'm still a hypocrite Muslim for not doing that. It's no different. So I rather do that and do the hijab and find a way to get out of there, which is what my friend told me years ago. I wish I listened to her. So this is what I wanted to say today to you guys. And I'm going to end this video now. It's way long enough. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any challenges to practice your religion fully. What are your challenges? And let's have a conversation down there. Let me also know how you think of this video. If you see yourself in this video, let's just keep the conversation going. Like the video if you like it. And yeah, for me, I'm going to take this next step of my life journey seriously. I told you guys I'm on a life journey this year. No time to joke this year, jokes aside. Life doesn't wait nobody, coronavirus or not. But let's hope that we live long and God will bless us all. Inshallah, Allah is good. Have a good day. Thank you for watching. Bye. See ya.